Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final video for the Booking the Undertaker streak. We have been sitting here for a couple hours now, and it's been a jolly good time. This is all of Booking Fantasy Warfare, booking the end of the Undertaker streak, and cool. So what's going to happen now is each person is going to give their rankings. You can't have yourself in the rankings, obviously. The third place winner gets 3 points. The second place winner gets 2 points. And the first place winner gets 3 points. We'll tally this out and we'll get started. Any questions?
No.
No,
Do I have time to go drink myself into oblivion?
No.
Of course, there's always time for that.
All right. So, Rip, we will have you start first. Give me your third, second, and first in that order.
This is difficult because, frankly, I think all three of you were on acid or something when you wrote these up. But judging it based on entertainment value, because again, it's the WWE, they care about making films. I have to put Tim in third. I'm so sorry. I really fucking loved your story, but my God, I don't. Jesus Christ. Ryan and Joe's was difficult to choose from. I'm going to have to give the edge, though, to Ryan in first place. Joe
yes, come on.
Damn it!
Look, I love... Again, hang on. Yeah. If you can see, I've got a Star Wars tattoo. I adore Star Wars. But I think Ryan's had me laughing a lot more just based on like the sheer entertainment of firstly the Ascension being the inaugural WWE Tag Team Champions for SmackDown and then the unified WWE Tag Team Champions, then beaten by the Hype Bros. I couldn't stop laughing pretty much the entire time during Ryan's. So through that, I had to give it to him. Love you, Rye.
All right. So mine in third place. I actually had Ryan in third.
Tim.
In second place, I had Rip, and in first place, I had Joe.
Aha! Sweet victory!
Redemption!
Redemption and WrestleMania! It was because of
Oh,
Ewok Vince McMahon, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
It's the fact you did have him as Jabba the Hutt.
Is it my go now, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Third place. Only because I felt like their character wasn't the pinnacle of the story as much as I'd like to be. And it pains me to say this, but third place was George or Rip.
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
Just because I thought Stephanie was made out to be a bit of a bitch. more than and Queen of the women's division. Oh, what a nightmare.
Yeah.
But other than that, and then in second place, just because I can appreciate the Shakespeare aspects to it, and even though it did get a bit on the creepy side, I'll give it to Tim.
Yes.
And just purely because of I think the ending sold Joe's for me, just because of the Star Wars reference at the end with the ghosts. That made me die. So I'm going to give Joe the win.
Good old Joey, 6 points over here.
At this point, I'm pretty sure Joe has it won.
He probably does
Unless,
that, yeah.
unless.
No, you have it won, but give your rankings anyways.
Okay. This was a very hard decision. Very emotional. I'm a big fan of bizarreness in my consumed media. Therefore, on the fact because it wasn't as bizarre as the other two, I've got to put, sadly, the Rockstar in third place.
Oh.
I'm sorry. And then Big Bad Tim, you're in second there. And Ryan, you know what that means? I got you a number one.
Joe.
I gave you nothing, and you put it, and you gave it some magic.
Turned chicken shit into chicken salad.
You stole my line I stole from Cody!
All right, so rankings from last. In last place is Rip Parker. In third place is me. In second place is Ryan. And in first place, it is Joe. Joe,
I'm the winner.
what is our next booking?
Can I point
May I
out?
just say this?
Go
Go,
ahead.
I
go
feel
on,
like
go on,
Chris-
Rip.
I feel like Chris Jericho when he came up with the Money in the Bank concept and never won. That's how I feel right now.
Oh, I feel like I need to give a little speech. I'd like to thank
You did.
I'd like to thank Star Wars, because if it wasn't for that, I would have lost. So
I can't believe you
This
won
is-
fucking Star Wars.
this is an idea that I had when we started these videos. I think that we should book The Fiend versus Seth Rollins. Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta get ready to change some history for the
Okay.
better, I'm sure.
Yep.
And
Does that mean changing their god awful Hell in a Cell match?
Book it however you want. Just
so for the wild card, obviously we can't add a person because we have the people set.
We
Yeah.
can change. We can add a person. Because if you base it on the fact that we're picking that this has to be the final match, it doesn't mean we can't add someone who has to be involved in the story.
yeah, that's
For
true.
example,
John
I
Cena
could
was
say-
involved at one point.
Yeah, I could say, and in this wild card, Roman Reigns has to get involved in the story.
Okay.
Oh yeah, do that then.
So, Joe, you get to pick your person. Then Ryan gets to pick your person. Then I get to pick my person. And Rip, you get whoever's the last.
I get the leftovers, as per normal. I have been shunned in my own goddamn idea.
Alrighty. Let's see. Rippy, my boy, I'm gonna throw you something.
You're actually doing your stipulation. Oh, right. I thought we were going to do wild cards in a different video.
Oh, no,
Oh,
we're
are
doing
we?
this in this video. No, let's
All
do
right.
it in this video.
Let's do
All
it.
right, let's
I'm
do it in
gonna.
this video.
We're shooting on the fly. I'm telling you. All right. So with the end result, well, not the end result, but the feud being the Fiend versus Seth Rollins. You must include in some way, in a like a big spot too. Let me try and think. Someone. Oh, this is hard. Looking around my room for inspiration. Look at the action figure boxes. You have to include Cedric Alexander.
All right. Easy. That you've given me maybe the best goddamn person to add to this.
And
Really?
anything else we should add? Do we
Oh,
want to
yeah.
add match type?
Yeah, let's
It
add
doesn't have to be the match type that they end with, but it just
Yeah,
has to
yeah.
be.
A match that's
Um,
in the story somewhere.
Cedric Alexander must be put against the odds in a gauntlet match, starting from number 1, of course. That's all I'll give you.
Okay.
I won't give you anything too bad, because you helped me out. I'll help you out on this one.
All right.
All right. That's real fucking easy for me to do. That is probably the best I could have gotten unless it was Roman Reigns.
All right, Ryan, who do you want to give it to?
So who am I giving this to?
Anybody.
You get
Anybody.
Give
to
it to anyone but Rip.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so it's got to be you then. Oh no, Joe hasn't had it.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. Does it matter how old this superstar is?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, you've just made your own funeral.
Oh my. Is Terry
The
Funk
person
in
who-
there?
No. Oh, the person who has
Joey
to be
Dreamer.
involved in the person who has to be involved in your feud with Seth Rollins and the Fiend, Gilbert.
Oh, hell yeah. I can
And-
work with that.
The match stipulation that has to be involved in some form or the other. Basically, do you remember when they used to have dwarf versions of superstars come out?
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
There has to be a dwarf version of Seth Rollins versus the Fiend some point in this feud.
Okay.
So enjoy.
All right.
Oh,
I mean-
God.
Tim, you've only got one person to really choose.
Yep. So I am giving it to Ryan. And the person that has to be involved in the storyline
Yep.
to a big degree. Hold on, I have to look up something. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Let's all just shoot the shit whilst Tim's got a pen in his mouth.
I got it.
Oh god.
WWE
Shit,
Spanish
right?
announcer Carlos Cabrera.
God's sake. Fine.
You have to Google that.
I didn't remember his name.
Oh, I'm gonna have to bloody
Why
type that.
him specifically?
Why
I
didn't you
just
use
wanted-
SmackDown's #1 announcer Funaki? He would have been a
Funaki!
much better choice.
Because he's an actual wrestler.
Yeah, good point.
Fine, I can do that.
And the match stipulation that has to be involved is a lumberjack match with Carlos
Okay.
Cabrera. I don't care who the match is in, but he has to be
Perfect.
involved in a lumberjack match.
Does that mean he could
That's
be
fine
one of
by
the
me.
lumberjacks?
No, he has to be in the match.
Okay. The lumberjacks technically are.
Yeah. No,
All
he has to be one of the 2 people in the match. He can't be a lumberjack. And then,
Okay, I
Rip,
can do
you
that.
got me?
Oh, how badly do I want to screw you over?
Take
You're not
revenge.
going to try. You always talked about wanting to be the biggest face in the room.
Go
yeah,
on,
but
you went easy on me. Go hard on somebody else.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
I got given Gilbert and a dwarf match.
I'm gonna give you someone who you could either see as being the biggest bitch slap or as being the biggest godsend I could give you. Tim, you've got to involve Alicia Fox.
Oh, that's easy.
And she has to be in a Firefly Funhouse match.
Oh my god!
She's crazy as hell. That's easy. Thank
I
you.
can't wait to look inside of the
Wait,
mind of.
does she have to be
Alicia
against? Who does she? She just has to be involved in it, right?
No, it's her versus the Fiend in a Firefly Funhouse match.
But at the end
And
of
it
the day,
doesn't have
this
to-
has to end. All of
And it
our
doesn't
stories.
have to. It doesn't have to be like the John Cena one where it's like
Yeah.
looking at John Cena's past and like comparing him. It just has to be something that's like batshit crazy and like trippy in a way, you know?
And at the end of the
Like-
day, it has to involve. It has to end with Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt, correct?
Yeah, the final match. It all culminates with the Fiend versus Seth. You can have it in the Hell in a Cell match if you want. You can erase that from history completely, as you should. Mess around with it.
As it's deemed by the fan base, we remove it.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Well, we have an excellent lineup, and I think it's going to be great. So stay tuned for that in a week or so. And thanks for watching.
Beautiful.